I've been encountering this again. Although I guess what's that say about me? Although it has been different this time. It's been more interesting to me. Okay, how can I say this? I don't think it's done anymore. I feel like it's such an old, dead rhetoric, and yet maybe it's because of my age, and it's like it'll always be around because we're all always cycling, and so, it's going to be maybe called different things at different generations because they'll experience it in a different way, but what my generation would call like a player, right? And it's funny how it was... Well, I mean, it's always that debate, right? Like it's in every generation, it's always the debate of like, the men, it's called a player, and it's portrayed as almost a good thing, where if a woman does that, it would be considered a whore. And yet the man's a whore. He's just transactional. But to me, it's even worse because the man doesn't know how to man up. He can't keep a woman, right? Like he can't keep her satisfied. He doesn't have staying power. He doesn't have that ability. He thinks he's in charge. He thinks he's coming and going. He thinks he's slick and sly. He thinks he's like, if they give off this air of pride, like proud that they have engaged their body with many, many others and brag about it, right? Taking on all their ick. And it's like deemed as a good thing that they're not. I don't know, it's such a weird thing, isn't it? I mean, like if you really look at it, just like look at it's weird how it's almost like encourage it. But it's encouraging of throwing away. It's like they don't realize they're being made fun of and used, right? Because they're throwing away their power, their essence, they're ridding their life force. It's so much more intricate than we talk about it, and it's not honoring oneself at all. Yet, because it's portrayed that way, it encourages them to continue doing so, and in doing so, they're played the fool. They miss out on the goods, and then they lose their life force, and they become that washed-up old player who's the laughing stock, right? And so it's kind of sad when you look at it that way, It's like they didn't know any better. They were so concerned about what those outside of them were saying and how they were perceived, and they perceived that they were being perceived as what, cool or what, like cool? I don't know, like they're showing somebody like with their chest puffed out. You know what I mean? And so it's like, but of course they don't wake up until it's not that it's too late, but it's like so late in the game that it's like a devastating blow at such a late age. And yeah, I don't know if it's just been more, it's like more talk of it or more air of it lately, or more like, I don't know what it is. It's this like whisper in the background, or it's this like something that continues to waft through. It's like an old way of thinking, I suppose, which we've all got tripped up and tracked up in all of that stuff. You know what it's like? Okay. So they're showing it's like, in our younger years, but then sometimes we'll encounter that, which I get that because I went through a little bit of that myself in that identity breakdown. In the identity breakdown, you end up, or identity crisis or midlife crisis, or however you want to call it, spiritual awakening, opening your eyes, seeing more clearly, knowing truth, however you want to. It's like we do tend to grasp onto past identities, and sometimes that's one of the ones we'll cycle through, is reaching that far back to like childhood, like when we didn't know any better, right? When you didn't know any better, and it was being portrayed as something unknown because it was unknown to us, and so we thought, oh, that must be cool. Only the cool kids know about it, or only the cool kids, whatever. And it's just stupid, but we're stupid when we're young. We're just not educated. We're not aware yet. We don't understand, and we're trying to have an identity. We're trying to fit in. We're trying to belong. We're attempting to find ourselves, which we cannot do at such a young age, but nonetheless, the ego does attempt such things. And so, or maybe that's what they're just showing me, this wafting in, or this air of it. This idea lately has been maybe more of I don't know how to say it. It's like the washing away of the old, or the awakening of many who were there, right? Like, or maybe it's like a lot of the ending of a lot of midlife crisis or identity breakdowns, or this kind of thing. It kind of just gives the air of the end of it, or the last whispers of it, or the sorry, I can't seem to verbalize it well this morning, but it's the idea of maybe many have just encountered that or experienced that, meaning wrapped it up, like finished that breakdown, and it's being blown away, which would be good. Aren't people tired of hearing that storyline? It's like, again, encouraging one's weakness. It's like pointing it out. It's like when people brag about something, or it's like they're pointing out their weakery, right? Like they're bragging they've slept with so many. So you're bragging that you're weak in being a man. You don't know how to be a full-on man yet. You don't know how to stand in your manhood. You don't know how to hold down a family, a unit. You don't know how to lead them. You're not competent enough, capable enough, strong enough, man enough yet to lead. That you're only good for a fleeting in and out for a night. You're announcing that. You're proud of that. You're proud of your weakery. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, but they don't see it that way. They don't see that they're announcing their weakery with pride. They're like standing up saying, look at me, I'm a weak little boy. I'm a fool who has no balls. I can only go in and out very, very quickly, and then I run away like a baby. Right? And look, another notch on the belt. Aren't I cool? No, you moron. Do you know what you're doing? And they just don't, because it's encouraged. And then their friends encourage them, all while laughing, right? That's not nice. That's not friends, you know? But at the same time, those same friends also want to live through them, right? Like, oh, I see you're wasting your life away, but it does look like fun. Go have fun. I'll live vicariously through you while I still am a man over here holding down a household, right? It's this kind of idea of like, okay, let's keep the one puppet, the one sucker, so that we're not doing that. We're not fools enough or dumb enough to go do that. But I love watching that fool do it. I love hearing those stories. That is fun. It's fun to hear those stories, but fuck, am I glad I'm not there. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's that kind of, and so it sucks like their friends aren't really their friends to tell them like, look, I know it's all fun and games, but didn't you get that out of your system? Like, why are you 70 years old and still doing that, like. But again, hopefully it really is like the whisper is going away. Like it seems like to be washing away. Anyway, okay. Thanks so much for tuning in and listening. You can now purchase an audio journey with me using the link below.